I'm here with my next video of recursion. In this video, I want to consider the rarity of recursion because in ISC, 5 marks question is definitely come in compulsory part only. Third question will be question of recursion, or maybe sometime question marks maybe appear in a snippet. 5 question marks will be there, and you have to judge what is present in a snippet as logic. Maybe it is a sort of expression, maybe it is sort of statement, and you have to judge it. Maximum times they were providing us a dry run of recursion. That's why I'm considering one video for dry run of recursion. Now moving further with recursion. You all know recursion in Java is a process in which a method calls itself in its body, same as the image, doing the same thing again and again. A method in Java that calls itself in its body, it's called recursive method. It make code compact but complex to understand. It may be a shorter one, but it is difficult to understand because within one or two lines they have maximum concept which call itself in its body. It is difficult to make only one suitable line which call itself and works whatever task allotted to us, and we have to stop it somewhere. That's why recursion have two cases. One is base case to stop recursion, one is recursive case to continue recursion. Now moving further with the syntax of recursion. Every function have one condition so that the function stop working. That is base case. And else part always works for continuing the recursion, that is recursive case. Now one concept is there with attached with the recursion, that is stuck. You have to know what is stuck. If actually stack is a data structure where we are inserting some element which is known as push, we are deleting some element which is known as pop, and it always works in LIFO principle. And if the base case is not reached or not defined, then the stack overflow problems may occur because it always, whenever function is working one by one, it is calling, it is always stored in the form of stack. See, in this way, stack, exactly I told you, a data structure used to deal with a data placed in the memory in a LIFO form, means last in first out. Whatever we are placing in last, it always comes out first. See, in this way, we are inserting elements. In this way, we are inserting elements. Now, see, when a recursive call is made, a new storage location for the variables are allocated on the stack. As each recursive call returns, the old variables and the parameters are removed from the stack. Hence, the recursion generally uses more memory and is generally slow. I told you, one by one, it is when we are calling a function, it is stored in stack. And again, a function's call itself, it is stored in stack. In this way, one by one, how many times we are calling that function, it is stored in stack. And from the last it starting working, the seventh one will work first and completed and pushed. Actually, when we are pushing them inside the stack, whenever the work is completed, it is popped out from the stack. In this way, it is popped out one by one after completion. In this way, the stack is empty and the work is done. Now, one question comes in 2011 in ISC paper, that is, the following is a part of some class, means following snippet is a part of some class. What will be the output of the function my method when a value of a counter is equals to 3? Means how we are going to run We have to show the Raren also. And we have to guess the output also. How we are going to do that? Now see, same question is written in left. In right, I had created display. Display means I'm creating a monitor in front of you. And in the monitor, what is going to be displayed? And I told you one concept is there, that is stack. That's why I created stack also. Now see how it will work. Somehow you have to keep in mind this function is present in class and this function is called by main function or another function whom anyone can call this function. And what will happen? See, if this function is called with the value 3, then what happen? See, if counter is equals to 0, no it is not, then we else what is going to work? Then else what is going to work, then what will happen? Mean hello is then counted. Hello is going to be print because system out println is written, then it should be printed with the counter value. A counter value is 3. See, in this way, hello is printed in front of us in the monitor with the value 3 without any space. And then one function is called again my method, and the counter value decrease by 1 means 3 becomes 2. And see, it will call the function and the function pass the value that is 2. 3 becomes 2. And one more thing, value of counter becomes 2. That's why the next line when it is executed, system order printer, it should be stored in stack because still working is going to be done. Function is already called. That's why the remaining working should be stored in stack in this way. Space and then 2. Value of counter is 2. That's why it is stored in stack. Value that is 2 with space. Then again, see my method that is 2 calling itself, and what will be printed? The value that is hello counter. Value of counter is 2. That's why hello 2 without any space. And then again function is going to be called with the value 1. Now counter value is 1 because it is decreased. And the next remaining line system order println space counter will be stored in stack in this way, space 1 on the top of 2 because it is the basic structure of stack. Every value should be placed on the top. And then again my method with 1 is called, and what will be printed? Hello 1. And then my method is going to be called with value that is 0. Now counter value is 0. The next line will be stored in stack, that is space 0. Now what happened? When my method call with 0, the counter is equals to 0 means space should be there in the next line. Means next line were containing space and will be written back. In the monitor, it is placed one space when new line is there. And when it is returning back one by one, what will happen? Because nothing is left actually. Just we have to keep in mind that stack is having some values. One by one stack should be empty. How? In this way. 0 will be written back and 0 will be placed here. When we are returning back, we have to keep in mind that stack should be empty one by one. When we are returning back, keep in mind the stack should be empty and should be placed in monitor. Again we are returning back. Stack we have to keep in mind that it should be empty and that value should be placed in monitor one by one. How? I told you. See, in this way. Again watch it. When we are returning back, topmost value of stack will be popped out and will be placed in monitor. When we are returning back, the topmost value, that is 1, will be popped out and will be placed in the monitor. Again, when we are returning back, the topmost value, that is 2, will be popped out and will be displayed in the monitor. In this way, we are having our output with us. See the next question. Year 2012. We are having, I'm taking the second question from 2012. The following question witty, following actually function is witty is a part of some class. And what will be the output of the function witty when the value of n is science and the value of p is 5? Actually, the length of science is actually it is 7, but what is the value we are having is 5, and we have to show the diagram. See, we are having a question, and how we are going to write in it? In this way. In left side we are having question, then right hand side we are having display, that is monitor I created, and one is stack. Now I'm calling the function witty containing science with the value 5. See whether 5 is smaller than 0 or not. No, it is not. Then we are moving towards the else part. When it else part will be executed, we have to display the value system.println n dot caret p. Caret p. P is P is having a value that is 5, and we have to check whether whatever character is placed in the position that is 5, we have to display it with full stop. See, if we are creating science SCIENCE with the positions that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, what will happen? See, we are having in fifth position that is C, and now we have to move further. How? See, in this way, C will be displayed with the full stop. Now again bit is called n, again we are sending n with p minus 1, means now the value of p becomes 4. We have to call it, and then the remaining part will be stored in stack. The value of p is 5. The fifth position character is C. C is placed in stack. And again see, wit is going to call, and we are having a value that is science, comma 4. What will happen? See, in fourth position we are having n. Then n is displayed with full stop. And again wit is going to be called with science, comma 3. Value of p is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. And the remaining part will be stored in stack. Means value of p, right now value of p is 4. That's why it is stored in fourth position contain, actually count it, fourth position contain n. That's why we are having n with us. Now moving further. When witty is going to be called containing science, comma 3, what will happen? Again 3 is not smaller than 0. Then else part will be executed. In third position, what we are having? That is E. E full stop is displayed. Witty is going to call with value science, comma 2. Then what will happen? Again, the next value will be stored here. P will be stored here. N dot caret P. In pth position is 3. 3 contains E. E is stored. Again, witty is going to be called with the value science 2. What will happen? Again, in second position, we are having I. We have to display I with full stop. Then it is displayed. In new line, always see, in new line it is displayed. Again, witty is going to be called. Then what happened? Science with comma 1. N value is going to be stored in stack. See the position, in that particular position of 2 we are having I, that's why we are storing I in stack. Now what happened? When Witty signs comma 1 is going to be called, what will happen? C is going to be displayed because in one position we are having C. C with full stop in new line. Again Witty is going to be called with the value signs comma 0. But see in the next line we are having system order print character with a particular position. Position is 1. That's why we are having C with us. Again it is going to be called with signs comma 0. What will be this? What we will having in our window, terminal window, that is in our monitor, that is S, because in 0th position we are having S with us. S with full stop in new line, and which is going to be called with the value signs comma -1. In the next line will be stored in stack which contain S. Now what happened? When with the signs -1 going to be called, -1 is smaller than 0. Is it so? Yes. Then the new line will be executed, and when we are returning back, what will happen? One by one stack is going to be empty. One by one means S is going to be popped out and will be placed in the monitor. See, in this way. Then again when we are returning back, what will happen? C is going to be popped out and going to be placed with S. Why I am placing with S? Because system.out.print written. System.out.print means in the same line we have to print whatever we are having. That's why each and every value is printed with a previous letter. When we are returning back, I will be popped out and I will be displayed in the monitor. Then again we are returning back, A will be popped out and placed in the monitor. Again we are returning back, N will be popped out and will be placed here in the monitor. Again when we are returning back, C is going to be popped out and will be placed in the monitor. In this way, stack is going to be empty and our work is totally done. In this way, you are having your output, guess output, maybe in different way also. In few example, I am considering one by one, so that you are having a limited amount of content with a limited amount of time. Otherwise, you are getting bored. And you can have your questions for your practice. You are having so many ISC papers in net is available. You can able to solve it. If you have any doubt, do consult with me. Otherwise, goodbye and good luck.